Kareem is so smart. He gets you going one way, and then he just swoops back for that hook shot right at the spot he wants.
Magic Johnson with a rare miss from outside. Danny Ainge gives the Celtics their biggest lead of the game with a no-look scoop shot. 55-46. Magic has the shot blocked. McHale. Dennis Johnson. Kite. And there was a foul. And a foul was called. Timeout called against the Celtics. Kite with his second foul. Cooper is on the sideline being tended to by Gary Vitti, the Lakers trainer and the team physician. Here's what happened. He went up to try to block this attempt by Dennis Johnson. And in the follow-through, watch what happened as he went across over Dennis Johnson's knee. It may have been two knees colliding. In any event, Michael Cooper gingerly has gotten up and is slowly walking to the bench.
Hyperextended it, but he's walking, which normally can be a problem with those type of things.
And he's going to the dressing room. That's why coaches want to see series wrapped up as quickly as possible.
Anything can happen in a ball game, and injuries play a big part. And Pat Riley knows it. And Cooper is a big cog in the Laker attack.
This is an interesting statistic. The Lakers, who make their living on the fast break, have been outscored 11-2 by the Celtics in this period.
The significant thing for the Celtics is that they used their bench significantly while they were building up those fast break points. Darren Day, Dennis Johnson, and Danny Ainge and Jerry Seasting really got the run into the Celtics attack.
The lead is 9, biggest of the game for the Celtics, winding down to 2 minutes remaining in the first half. We had a tie after one period. 3 on the shot clock. That's not the kind of shot Kareem likes to take.
Double team just forced him to the jumper.
Johnson did not get a good pass from McHale. Bird left open for the 3. Kite crashes the boards, and Ainge can't hold on. But Tommy, the complexion of this game looks very much like it looked in Game 3 when the Celtics came back after losing the first 2.
Yes, they've got the Twin Towers in there now, the Lakers, and they're having trouble scoring. Kite and Kevin McHale are doing a pretty good job down in that low post.
Kite bodying Kareem, leaving Scott open. And that's the kind of shot that Scott always hits in the fall. Worthy yelling for a foul, doesn't get it, and now the Celtics are called for their 15th foul, which will send the Lakers to the line. Byron Scott is a different shooter at the Forum and at Boston Garden, and these are the dramatic numbers. He scored over 20 in the first 2 games, hasn't hit double figures in the last 2.
Well, some ball players just have bad buildings. It looks like the leprechaun got to him. Although, and they must get some good outside shooting for him. Otherwise, the Celtics will really gamble off him and use an extra defender to stop up the inside game of the Lakers.
The foul was on Larry Bird, his second. Both teams are in the penalty with 1:14 remaining. And there's the Boston lead. And they've done it with basically the bench coming in and McHale getting a rest, and Parrish, who's on the bench with 3 fouls. McHale, good position, low post, and he'll shoot a pair. And that'll be 3 on Kareem. So the starting centers each have 3 personal fouls, and Kurt Rambis gets off the bench and will replace the captain.
Celtics made a real determined effort to get the Lakers in foul trouble. They are taking it to the hoop in every which way, and particularly McHale and Parrish are turning in instead of fading away.
Here's Kurt Rambis, who's going through frustrating times. Lost his job because Pat Riley wanted to go with the quicker AC Green. Riley's job is, or I should say Rambis, is to crash the board. Under a minute now. Worthy and Scott each with only one basket.
And Michael Thompson has to get inside and start to get on that offensive glass and not hang around on the perimeter when he's playing the center spot.
The Celtics can establish their biggest lead, and as I say that, a foul is called. And Danny Ainge, let's see who gets called for the foul. No, it's Byron Scott, and we have a technical foul as well. Let's go to James Brown with a report on Michael Cooper, JB.
All right, Dick, right now the report is inconclusive. Gary Vitti, the Laker trainer, came out and said it was, in fact, his right knee. They aren't sure how serious it is. You remember Michael Cooper tore up that knee very badly as a kid, and as a matter of fact, the doctor was concerned whether or not he will walk again, so they are examining it.
Byron Scott was hit with the personal, then the technical, and Larry Bird.
Yes! Way to go, Joe!
That's Joe Crawford, who's the alternate.
As throwing an elbow at Kite, and that is a no-no in the NBA. That's what they're trying to protect, is all that emotion getting wild and leading to more than just face looking at and eye stare downs, but fisticuffs.
Well, the Celtics, who felt they didn't go to the line enough in the last game, have gone to the line 6 more times than the Lakers. So the technical was for the elbowing foul. There was Magic Johnson with 16 leads the Lakers, and Larry Bird, who missed his first 3 shots, Tommy, has come on with 18 points so far in this half.
Well, a big one for him was that three-pointer, because he has been struggling with that outside shot. He's been very streaky from game to game and within quarters of games.
Michael Cooper has indeed a hyperextended right knee. He'll test it in practice before the second half. Kevin McHale with a familiar shot. And now the Celtics with a 60-48 lead, their biggest. 16 on the shot clock, so Boston will get possession again before the end of this half. Unless the Lakers get their own miss. Worthy over McHale. 5 seconds to go. A big first half no matter what happens here for the Celtics. And Danny Ainge hits the 3. Gone their way so far, Tommy.
Big rebound by Kite, and now you watch Ainge just launch it from like 1 step over half court, and if anybody can hit an outside shot like that, it's Danny. He's got the rhythm for the three-pointers.
A 38-point second period for the Boston Celtics. And that's the end of the first half with the score. Boston 63, LA 48. And Brent Musburger will be back with the Prudential at the half after this message.